Kevin definitely knows this story.
I know a lot of stories, man.
Yeah.
That just reminds me of how my dude took a shit on the couch. Well, not really. He peed on the couch because he thought he took a shit on the couch.
My friend Kat, when she was like woke up from her like in a hangover, she was like, "Oh, I need to go to the bathroom," but she couldn't go to the bathroom in time, so she just peed in her laundry.
No.
Okay, yeah, but okay, let me tell you
Mm,
guys the story about how Richard got peed on. This
mhm,
actually, there's a lot to this story.
mhm,
All right, so meet Keiichi and Richard. This is second semester of freshman year, and Keiichi, Richard, and I decide, all right, let's go to a frat party. And these girls ask us, "Yo, can we go with you?" And I'm like, "Okay, yeah." This thing is Nantis, Lily, and Vikia want to go with us. So we take them and we meet up with our friends Omkar, Mary, and fuck, what's it? Kyler at the frat party. All right, among all those names, the only important ones here is me, Keiichi, Richard, which you already know, and Mary. Mary is the only other important name. All right, you can guess why.
He
I
peed
And
on
found
her.
him.
Richard and I we were sitting at the attic of this frat house, and like I was like, "Yo, Richard, you ever smoke weed?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, yo, whatever your
No.
fucking name is, pass my boy the line." And so he passes Richard the joint, and we light that shit, and
Mhm.
Richard just takes the deepest fucking hit of that. And he's like, this guy's fucking going high as shit. He's gonna see upside down room, and he's like basically he's crossfaded, so he's
Mhm.
drunk and high at the same time. If you don't know what happens there, is just you become so slow, and
Mhm.
it's a lot of things can happen. But Richard turned really slow, and so we were drinking, and we were drinking some of the beer. Oh, you found it. We were drinking some of the beer that was at the frat party, and Richard just puts down his beer, and then he sits down, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna relax for a while." And Mary is having boyfriend issues. Mary's been having boyfriend issues, and she's crying on Keiichi. And Keiichi is my friend, and he is one of the most like apathetic people that you will ever see. This man will choose a hot pocket over a girl. Like I give you like absolute like without a shred of doubt in my mind. If Keiichi had to save a hot pocket or a girl, he would save the hot pocket. Anyways, Mary's trying to like tell her life story and have a heart to heart with Keiichi. Never try that. If it ever comes up, never try that. By the way. And Keiichi just kind of like pushes her off, and so Mary
Mhm.
has nowhere to go. And so Mary, the intelligent woman she is, decides, wow, that couch looks really cool and like comfy, but that couch is actually just Richard. So she sits on Richard's lap, right? And then
Mhm.
like I'm actually just standing there just kind of enjoying my beer. And and she gets up, and then she goes and runs to the bathroom or somewhere. I figure because that's the direction of the bathroom, the way the house was laid
Mhm.
out. And I'm like, "Yo, Richard, what's up, dog? You good, man? You just got sat on." And then I touch his leg, and I'm just like, "Oh shit,
Oh.
it's wet. It's wet." And I'm I'm literally here, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Instead of talking to Richard because he's like slow as shit, I Richard's life is a struggle. I was like, "Bro, Richard, it's wet." And then I stopped talking to him. And I turned around, and I went to Keiichi, and I was like, "Yo, Keiichi, get a load of this. I think Mary just peed on Richard, dog." And Keiichi and I are like dying, bawling for like 5 minutes, like, "Oh my god," because we're high and we're
Mhm.
fucking laughing. And Richard, he's okay. This entire time, Richard like touched his leg, and then he put his hand to his nose, and like, and
No.
he's been just sniffing that for like 5 minutes now. And then he's like, and then he calls me over like, Nacho, not Nacho, come here, come here. I was like, yo, what's up, my dude? And he's like, I think Mary just peed on me. I'm like, dude, you're behind in the ball game. And he's like, no,
Not even.
no, I can smell it.
Wait,
I can
I got
smell it.
one. That reminds me. I'll tell the one about my friend who took a shit. Well, not
Hey,
really.
there you go.
So,
And
so this is
Richard's just
first
like,
year in college.
uh-oh. And he just has piss on his lap. And I honestly just left Richard because I had other problems that came across that later on that night. And then in the Uber, he was just like, Nantis was like, okay, I think I had fun. And Richard looked at her and he was like, I got peed on. Yep. And then they met the next
Nah.
day. They met the
Mhm.
next day, right? And
Mhm.
and Richard and Mary just looked at each other and they were like, nope. And then they just like just walked by each other. And then like a couple months later, rumor gets out that Mary's peed on Richard. And her
Mhm.
boyfriend and Mary have a fight because
Oh,
he's like, you peed on another man? Like, you're supposed to be my girl, and you peed on him?
Huh.
so,
That's
and so
interesting.
Mary
You can pee on me.
and Mary had to go and confront Richard like, Richard, I know there's some rumors around that I peed on you, but I never peed on you.
oh,
Oh.
oh, that's shallow.
What do you mean it's shallow?
That's shallow. That
No, it's
ain't
not shallow.
true.
That's not even the same definition of shallow. What the fuck?
Yo, I
Alright,
think you
wait,
should just admit it.
wait.
Just
Yeah,
I
think
got
it.
one.
so about it.
I got one. I got
Mhm.
a good one. For the first
Mhm.
year of my university, I was in the basement with
Mhm.
a lot of my floor mates, and we had our nigga Airplane John. We call him Airplane John because his name is John. He majors in aviations.
Mhm.
So Airplane John is high as fuck because this is his first time getting high, and he
Hi,
is so high in the sky. It was
airplane.
funny because he's air aviation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my friend Eddie goes, "Hey man, why'd you take a shit on the couch?" And he goes, "I didn't take a shit on the couch." And everyone's like, "Yes, you did. You definitely took a shit on the couch because there's a big doo doo on the couch." And, and he really didn't take a shit on the couch. We're just gaslighting the fuck out of him.
Oh yeah.
So we're like, dude, you really took a big shit on the couch. Like I'm looking at it. It is the biggest dookie I've ever seen in my life. Like that shit real smelly and real yellow.
Mhm.
Your bowel movements checked out. So he's like, oh, I really took a shit on the couch. So he literally pulls down his pants, whips his dick out, and starts pissing all over the couch.
Why?
And he's like, oh shit, I can he's literally just like pulled his dick out and starts pissing. And the first thing I'm thinking is like, holy shit, his dick is fucking pissing. He's pissing on the fucking couch. And then someone was like, bro, you just pissed on the couch. He's like, no, I didn't. I didn't piss on the couch. And it's like, dude, it's fucking wet. But this time he actually did. Like he actually, it's fucking wet. So he takes his shirt off and he starts like rubbing it into the couch. Like he's trying to dry it.
Oh.
Wait,
But
what
he
is
just
he on?
rubs.
Is he drunk?
He's so fucking high.
Oh.
He's just high. He's just real
Mhm.
high. So he starts rubbing the piss in like real hard with his shirt. And then we're like, oh, the RA is coming down to the basement,
Mhm.
and we tell him, yo, the RA is coming down. He puts the shirt back on. He puts the shirt back on, and he's like, yo, nothing to see here. I didn't take shit on the couch. It wasn't me. RA takes a look. Why's the couch wet? I totally did not piss on the couch. And he was like, and this is the funniest part. The RA goes up to it, puts his face to it, and sniffs it. He sniffs it. And I was like, that's kind of disgusting, my guy. He goes, did you piss on this couch? No. Are you sure? No. I pissed on the couch. I pissed on the couch. And he gets in trouble for, he gets put on academic probation because one, he's high.
Mhm.
And two, he pissed on the couch. And then they looked at me and my friend Eddie. They're like, you didn't try to stop him? I was like, what do you think I'm supposed to do? Grab his dick? No. It's not my responsibility. He pulled his dick out and started pissing. I'm not supposed to stop that.
Nature calls.
Fun times. Fun times.